Good evening, this is Akashvani Kohima. I'm Ning M. Hangsing with the evening bulletin. The headlines. National Investigation Agency arrests 2 persons for harboring terrorists involved in Pahalgam terror attack. Prime Minister Narendra Modi speaks with President of Iran Masoud Pezeshkian, expresses deep concern at recent escalations. Iran condemns US military attack on its nuclear facilities as a grave violation of international law and United Nations Charter. And 4 students from Nagaland bring laurels to the state by participating in prestigious Sakura Science High School program in Japan. Now the news in detail. In a breakthrough in the Pahalgam terror attack case, the National Investigation Agency (NIA) has arrested 2 men for allegedly harboring the terrorists who carried out the attack. In a statement, NIA said that the 2 men, Parvez Ahmed Jothar from Batkote and Bashir Ahmed Jothar of Hill Park, Pahalgam, have disclosed the identities of the 3 armed terrorists involved in the attack. The agency said that the accused had also confirmed that they were Pakistani nationals affiliated with the proscribed terrorist outfit Lashkar-e-Taiba. As per NIA, Parvez and Bashir had knowingly harbored the 3 armed terrorists at a seasonal hut at Hill Park before the attack. It said the arrested men had provided food, shelter and logistical support to the terrorists. NIA has arrested the duo under the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today spoke with President of Iran Masoud Pezeshkian and expressed deep concern at the recent escalation in the ongoing conflict between Iran and Israel. In a social media post, Mr. Modi highlighted that they discussed about the current situation in detail. Prime Minister Modi reiterated call for immediate de-escalation, dialogue and diplomacy as the way forward and for early restoration of regional peace, security and stability. Iran has strongly condemned the US military attack on its nuclear facilities, calling it a grave violation of international law and the United Nations Charter. Iranian Foreign Ministry labeled the strike as a brutal act of aggression and held the United States fully responsible for the consequences. In a statement released hours after the US strike, Iran accused the US of acting in coordination with Israel, which Iran described as a genocidal regime. It claimed the attack targeted peaceful nuclear sites that are under the supervision of the International Atomic Energy Agency. Meanwhile, Iran executed its most significant missile barrage of the year against Israel early this morning as part of Operation True Promise 3, targeting Ben Gurion Airport, biological research centers, and command and control facilities.
At least 23 people were wounded by Iranian missiles in Haifa. Israeli officials report at least 18 Iranian missiles penetrated Israel's missile defense systems, representing what sources describe as the highest percentage of successful hits this year. Iranian missile barrage consisted of approximately 30 ballistic missiles, according to Israeli defense sources. The Israeli Air Force has launched immediate retaliatory strikes against military targets in western Iran, with officials confirming that they targeted missile launches that were prepared to launch additional projectiles towards Israeli territory.
4 students from Nagaland, including 2 from government higher secondary schools, made the state proud by participating in the prestigious Sakura Science High School program in Japan, held from June 13 to 21, 2025. Shethelu Medio of Rujukre Government Higher Secondary School, Iris Zomoy Lushai of Chumukedima Government Higher Secondary School, Farhadul Islam Talukder of JNB Kifre, and Zarenthang Audio of Holy Cross Higher Secondary School Dimapur were among the Indian contingent representing the country in this International Science and Cultural Exchange Initiative. The Sakura Science Exchange Program is organized under the Japan-Asia Youth Exchange Program in Science by the Japan Science and Technology Agency and supported by the Department of School Education and Literacy Ministry of Education. The students from Nagaland were selected based on academic merit and innovation under the Samagra Shiksha Initiative and Nagaland Board of School Education.
My name is Iris Zomoy Lushai and I am from PM Shri GHSS Chumukidima. As for my experience in Japan, it was really exciting, beautiful and fun. We get to learn about their culture, their ways of using science and technology. It was really amazing to be a part of this program and I got to learn a lot about their cultures.
This is Akashvani Kohima giving you the news. For quick news update, follow us on our X handles AIR News Alerts and AIR_Kohima. You can also listen to this news bulletin on News On Air app and YouTube channel AIR News Kohima. Welcome back. You are listening to the evening news. India has undergone a decade of remarkable transformation driven by the principles of Seva, Sushasan and Garib Kalyan. Akashvani News Kohima brings you a special feature on the government's efforts over the last 11 years across key sectors. Today we focus on India's energy revolution, a decade of bold reforms, record capacity additions and a strong push for clean, reliable and inclusive power.
Over the past decade, India's power sector has witnessed robust growth driven by rising demand, major infrastructure development and strong policy support for both conventional and renewable energy sources. As of June 2025, the nation's total installed power capacity has reached 476 gigawatts, with nearly half of it from non-fossil fuel sources. With renewable energy alone contributing 226 gigawatts, India now ranks third globally in solar power and fourth in wind energy capacity. The country achieved 100% village electrification by April 2018 and has since connected more than 2.8 crore households to the grid. Power shortages have fallen dramatically from over 4% in 2014 to just 0.1% today, while per capita electricity consumption has surged by 47%. PM Suryaghar Yojana is lighting up homes across the country, while the PM Kusum scheme is empowering farmers with solar-powered irrigation. From the National Green Hydrogen Mission to the International Solar Alliance, India is not just meeting its energy needs, it is leading the way toward a cleaner, greener future. Kahar Henry, Akashvani News, Kohima.
The International Atomic Energy Agency (IAEA) will hold an emergency meeting tomorrow in light of the urgent situation in Iran, according to the chief of the IAEA, Rafael Grossi. In a social media post today, Grossi said he is calling an emergency meeting of agency's board of governors after the US military strikes on Iranian nuclear facilities. Meanwhile, Iran's nuclear chief Mohammad Eslam has written to the IAEA saying Tehran wants an investigation into the US strikes and is urging the watchdog to condemn the US action. Earlier, the IAEA confirmed that there has been no increase in radiation levels after the US struck 3 nuclear sites in Iran. The Indian Navy will commission its latest stealth multi-role frigate Tamal on the 1st of next month at Kaliningrad in Russia. Flag Officer Commanding-in-Chief, Western Naval Command, Vice Admiral Sanjay J. Singh will grace the ceremony as chief guest in the presence of many high-ranking Indian and Russian government and defense officials. In a statement, the Defense Ministry said that it is the 8th of the series of Krivak-class frigates inducted from Russia over the past 2 decades. The online computer-based written examination or the Common Entrance Examination CEE for Agniveers in various categories for the recruitment year 2025-26 under the Agnipath scheme will be conducted for Nagaland and Manipur from the 30th of this month till the 10th of July. A detailed schedule will be shared afterward with candidates who have registered for the exams. To help candidates prepare for the online CEE, a category-wise practice link has been made available on the Join Indian Army website. Additionally, animated videos on how to appear for the online CEE are accessible at www.joinindianarmy.nic.in. Further, candidates who have applied for 2 categories during online registration will be required to appear for 2 separate CEEs as the standards of the question papers differ and separate merit lists will be drawn for each category. For further queries, candidates can contact the Army Recruitment Office, Rangapahar on 03862 249 012 7628 023 484 or email at swarkokila@nic.in. And now to round up the news, the headlines once again. National Investigation Agency arrests 2 persons for harboring terrorists involved in Pahalgam terror attack. Prime Minister Narendra Modi speaks with President of Iran, Masoud Pezeshkian, expresses deep concern at recent escalations. Iran condemns US military attack on its nuclear facilities as a grave violation of international law and United Nations Charter. And 4 students from Nagaland bring laurels to the state by participating in prestigious Sakura Science High School program in Japan. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. We will be back with the morning English news at 7:30 tomorrow. Have a pleasant night.